Hey, look, I
A,
did it.
A, C, B, A, C, A, B, A, B.
C's the lowest, right?
B.
C's the lowest?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
B, you're a B.
Oh my gosh, that was so
Good job on the last one,
close to
though.
the end. Oh my
Good job on that
gosh.
last one, though. You did really good on the beginning part.
Yeah. If anything, I made it far more harder on myself because I used it when there was nothing going on. It's like, that was worthless.
I mean, your focus was really long, so then.
What? Got 137 battles!
That doesn't matter anymore.
Yes, it does. After all of this,
Music
we're gonna have one
Looks
final
like we've
episode.
reached the end. I think it may be time.
We're gonna have one final episode of me going through all the medals.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
Indeed.
So let's kill a person.
Who is found guilty?
Monokuma. It is. Oh.
Junko! I don't know if you ever noticed, by the way, she has a little.
I know she has the
Monokuma
Monokuma things in her hair.
clips.
Yeah.
One's the white one, one's the.
Oh, that's so adorable.
The hell?
Oop.
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
I lost? Me? No way.
Well,
It can't be! You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem. But there's no use trying to fight it now. Well, that's just...
totally the best!
What the frick? Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to the school just 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now I...
Come this far and fail at the very end. It's the most ultimate despair.
Oh my gosh. What are you talking about?
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's what I've been looking forward to so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's my first and last colossal despair here at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste of the highest grade of despair. The utter failure of my dreams. I'm so hopelessly happy right now. Wait, is she enjoying this? Anyway, so are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing. Outside is only despair, inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you.
That's not true.
You're wrong.
Huh?
Don't
Let me
make
tell you this
repeat
right
myself.
now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over at his side.
Whoa. Seduced. Hey, calm
Hey.
down, hero. Everyone. Got the theme back.
That despair is as contagious as any disease. But the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is.
Kyoko.
Stop it! I hate these faces you're making. See how those awful looks cause me nothing but pain.
There's one
Fine, let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned, from this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope?
Of course, because we...
Shut up! That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right? Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right?
Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is a taste of that despair of death that you only get once in life. So...
Don't get in my way!
Jeez, oh frickin' Pete.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Frick!
Congratulations! Juko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh, they
Oh,
walk
he's
together.
just walking.
They walk together.
Oh boy. Oh, she's waving goodbye. Oh, I do not like where this is going.
Of course, it's only fitting for everything to come back
Wait.
one last time. The
Everything
ultimate
is
punishment.
back?
The 1,000
Oh
blows.
my gosh. Jeez.
The cage of death.
But how did she survive
The burning
all
of the
that?
Versailles Witch. Excavator Destroyer. Blast off!
Wait, what was that first one?
The very beginning. After school lesson.
I understand that, but like,
Who was it?
yeah, who was it?
It was the headmaster.
Oh, I need to see that again then.
They never explicitly say it. I don't know. I don't think they do.
Oh.
The emergency override.
Override? And that's how everything came to an end. Final class trial. Junko Inoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over.
Chapter 6. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death.
The
The
end.
end. And for your troubles, you of course get... the Monokuma Hentai present!
Yay!
Keep going.
Alright. You want to save? I mean, I guess.
Save it.
Sure.
Do it. Do it up.
Unless... But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference.
Goodbye, Despair High School. Epilogue.
Oh, okay. I was like, is there still more I have to play? We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue, before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure, but in the end...
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave.
To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto, would you do the honors?
Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
But is that really it? Is that really the key to the store?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will
She
force
wants
you
to
out,
leave.
ensuring you all die horrible
Yeah.
deaths in the outside world. In other words,
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here. But you never know. Maybe it's just a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive. You may
It's
be right
true.
about that. Maybe. But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true. There's nothing to worry about. If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam him so far up.
Oh no! It's...
Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind?
Did she not get to... Does she know who the mastermind is or not?
Yes.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, that's right. I was gonna say, like, did she experience all of that, but not have any memory about it?
It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We can go outside? Then that means me and Master can get married? And then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby.
That's
Please
enough.
stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
Oh, Byakuya, you know you like it.
Anyway, don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem. It's what happened after we get out of here that I'm worried about. But you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks maybe when we get out there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. That on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember.
Lie. Peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live.
Yeah, I guess so.
And how do I put this? Unlike this school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter where. But there's also has to be lots of hope, right?
They have to searching for hope to try and find it. That by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into. Is that what you mean, Makoto?
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it.
I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Juko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go. Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think there's going to be any donut shops.
Hey,
What are you going to do if there are no more donut shops? Or donuts?
Yeah.
I'll just get the flour and mix it myself. And if there's no flour, I'm just grow some wheat. I get it now. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Yeah, you do that, hero.
That's my hope.
Recreate the world, hero.
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakuri's life story is about to begin. Thanks, Tina, you totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out. Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out of there and do something, have some sort of impact.
But what can we do? There's so few of us. We're so small. So what can we do? We can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Oh.
And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually
Oh my
bother
gosh,
listening,
Byakuya,
but
you're
Classic
such a-
Byakuya.
Jeez.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me. And the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
That's one way to put it.
Yeah. Looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up. I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. I honestly am kind of concerned with this ending. It's getting too very light and happy. I don't like this. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. I don't like this. The door began to open with my hands. With our hands. Hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. Oh my gosh. Oh. For a second I thought it was the guns were just gonna shoot us up.
And that is the end of Danganronpa.
So we don't even know what the outside world is like?
I guess we'll just have to find out in Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair.
Oh my god. The what?
Goodbye, Despair.
That's what it's called?
That's the subtitle, yeah.
Woo! Freaking
Man.
stupid. So the freaking.
It took a while. But we're done.
Yeah, what is that? 71 episodes?
I'm probably gonna do 70.
Probably gonna do 70.
Anyways, it was Spider-Man.
No.
69 plus finale. So.
Of course.
But yeah.
Megumi, splendid job.
No, this is.
Or are these the Japanese
This
voices?
is the Japanese voices.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
screw you, Megumi.
But,
Just kidding.
It's
Hit me up.
actually the Junko in this is actually multiple people.
In this game? She does
No. Junko is portrayed by multiple people.
Oh, I was actually gonna ask that about that, whatever, something like that, because I was like gonna ask, like, is that one person doing a ton of different voices?
No,
is
it's
it just?
It's a few different. Like Genocide Jill. She does some of the voices, the same person that does her, which is also Chie from Persona 4, one of my favorite, or at least from Persona 4 Golden. She does some of the voices for that Junko, but she does the Monokuma voice.
Oh yeah.
I don't think she does the. She might do the rock voice, but then there's someone else that does all the other voices.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, that took us what? When did we start?
Last year.
Yeah, sometime last year.
We really started last. Probably the summer. Yeah, I think it'd probably be the
Maybe
summer.
a bit earlier.
If I remember correctly.
Maybe like April.
Just
But anyways, yeah.
just look at the freaking
It was.
channel to figure out when it was uploaded.
This has been a really good project. I think we definitely got better over time. Like now that I look back at my old videos, kind of cringing.
Ugh.
I still keep them there, of course. Though.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was watching the first episode, where I'm just like, I mean, in our defense, I'm gonna just say, it's kind of. One second, let me enjoy this picture for a second. Okay, I'm just kidding. In our defense, it was really just a lot of like dialogue. Well, first off, like this is the first year we're doing and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's. I think
mainly with me. You've already done Undertale and stuff like that.
I mean, but still streaming that's different.
Yeah.
I think really the big thing was that we just hadn't done it before.
Yeah.
So we really need to get comfortable with it.
Yeah, and I mean, oh yeah. Go Sakura. But I think the big thing also was that we chose or you chose I guess you could say we chose heavy, story, heavy dialogue, or whatever. So it's like at least with me, so they have the mindset of like, reaction and dialogue and like what to say, something like that. But it's like there's always a ton of stuff being, said and some of them we're reading and some of that. So it's like, wait, do we say things or should I say something here or should I just be quiet here?
I think we eventually like kind of
eventually got into the habit.
Yeah, we got in the habit of like knowing when to talk, when to not. Like for like this last trial, we didn't talk very much just because.
Probably not. Yeah.
You were concentrating very much, and it is kind of like a very. It's not like super serious because you have Junko there, so it's never like totally serious.
Oh
but
yeah, no.
It is like some serious shit being dropped at you.
Yeah, it's freaking dark humor, whatever. It's always, what is it like? Usually dark humor like this, where some of that, it's meant to always like make the serious.
Yeah, like
can't talk right now. No, I gotta
become light.
I didn't see this picture. I need to see it right now. Whatever. Because I freaking took my glasses off at that time. Whatever.
Yeah, you just saw it.
I know.
I
missed that picture.
I really enjoyed it.
Sad.
I think I've definitely also like, I don't know, especially like these last few episodes. I've been doing like extra stuff, so I don't know. I'm excited to continue doing stuff. I have a lot of ideas that I want to do. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I think we know what we're gonna do next together.
What are we gonna do next?
I'm not gonna say.
Oh, okay.
But we will. We're gonna be doing something. But
yeah, we've got a lot of ideas like we've been throwing around and stuff like that. Like
I just had a lot of ideas like of what because I want to do a solo let's play as well.
Oh
so,
yeah.
As well as so I'm trying to think of ideas for that. Anyways, Danganronpa was a really fun project. I love this game. I love this series.
Mm-hmm.
Played everything. Watched
all the end.
Watched 3.
Hey, there's more stuff. Monokuma. Oh. Yeah? What?
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma, and I am this school's headmaster.
Oh, my eardrums. Oh, hey, we got another one!
Easter egg presents.
Got an Easter egg.
Well, actually, this is also something I didn't address. There is actually...
Achievement!
Yeah! There's actually more to this game.
What do you mean, really?
There's actually more to the game. After you complete...
The game.
There's a thing called school mode. As you remember before... Don't go into it right now.
Okay.
But, as you remember before, that was always question mark. It was always just there. We didn't know what it was. It was always question mark.
For what?
That
part.
Mode,
Oh, yeah, that part. Yeah.
Now, school mode is very interesting. We might cover it. We might cover the beginning, because it's not too exciting, but it is something that we probably should cover. Basically, it is this what-if scenario if no killing happened.
Oh, if literally nothing happened?
If nothing happened. So, I actually don't know how it starts off, because I've only played school mode for DR2. But I know it's very similar. But basically, this is how you get get to talk to everyone.
Finally, some character development I've been missing out from Leon.
Yeah, it's basically doing all the free time that you couldn't do otherwise. Because you don't want to go through the game again. Keep going through the game.
Every single time.
Having to do Leon at first, then Junko.
And even still, could you actually completely max him out or finish him whatever within that short?
Yeah, I don't. You can't.
Because I think with Sayaka, I think there was only one time. Or maybe 2.
Yeah, so it was...
And then she's gone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you maxed her out at that point. She was maxed out.
Oh, that first one was maxed out?
Yeah.
She only had one?
Sayaka gets maxed out because, she has less.
Okay, well then...
But yeah, and there's also, extra things that kind of gets, a little bit of a time management game as well. But, we can probably cover that, maybe in a bonus video.
Probably
sometime, because it's something cool, and I want to see.
It's like
I want to see how it starts.
I want to see the story. It's like enough killing. Can we just all live happy? Yeah. I want to see the good sides.
I mean, yeah, we can even look at the I think this is the title screen.
Oh my god!
Down Academy.
Oh, that's so.
That's
so good. Oh, that looks so cute. Oh, look, is it like that kind of Star Wars or something? Are we 8-bit characters?
No, it shows the 8-bit stuff, but it's still the normal game.
The normal game with the first-person view. And
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a really fun project. A lot of new ideas coming up. Again, as I said before, this is one of my favorite game series. It's just especially with this one, I've seen kind of some of the flaws. They seem very redundant in DR1 for some reason. Maybe it's the same in DR2, but I feel like they weren't. But for some reason, they feel really redundant in this game. The reaction system is really stupid.
What reaction? Oh yeah. I was actually about to speak of whatever with this and kind of with other kind of visual novel stories, whatever. With it's kind of also with Ace Attorney, whenever you talk to people, something like that, how you get all the options, whatever. But at the same, it's I'm sitting there why are you giving me all these multiple options on that when I'm just gonna listen to it one time and then I'm done and stuff like that, whatever. And it's
you might want to listen to it multiple times.
I know, but I guess that you can argue some of that, but it still was weird. And this one as well with the reaction something. It's just if you want to tell me, just tell me.
Because
really, that's. I mean, I understand. It's kind of it kind of feels I'm getting involved, but at the same, it's Not really.
You're not making a choice. There were some interesting parts where it's like you have multiple things, and so it'd be like, okay, what do you want to pursue first? But
Yeah,
like,
that's good.
But if it's like one time, I'm like it's the only thing that you can really react to. I'm like, why didn't you just continue on the? I understand that from a story perspective, it's meant to have an interaction between the two characters.
Yeah.
But I feel like they could just have Makoto say something instead of being like,
yeah,
press button, hey!
Especially when it's only one thing. Like, Byakuya saying, hey, did you want to ask me about that one thing? And the conversation just ends, and it's like, no. No. No, I have to be like, ooh, reaction. But instead of Makoto just being like, what about it? On that. But, like, when there's multiple options, and it's like the chance to get, like, some kind of funny dialogue, that's fine to wear some of that, because then it's actually something extra, whatever. But, at the same time, though, when you get something like that, then it becomes irritating, like, when you have, like, 3 or something like that, and you do, let's say, like, the very first one, and it turns out to be the one to actually progress the story, and the other 2 are actually just hilarious stuff. It's like, well, I missed those, so I'll never know what the answers are.
Yeah, it's hard, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's hard! This game's hard!
No, I wouldn't say
oh my
it's hard.
gosh. Well,
there are some points.
The problem with me is that I feel like, I think with games like this and Ace Attorney and all that is that when they're trying to, it's like it's the process of presenting the evidence and what the message I'm trying to get across.
You have the
is
idea.
Really,
you just need to know how to present it.
Yeah, because like Ace Attorney does it in a completely different way than like with this game. In Ace Attorney, it's always the same thing of finding the contradictions, so that whatever. But like with this, when it brings into the factor of like drawing out certain arguments and using that as evidence, that's where kind of like, what does this evidence that I'm pulling out, exactly mean?
Yeah.
Is it like just that phrase, or is it what they said in that whole context or whatever?
Yeah.
And so it's kind of hard. It was kind of, but that's really just me. I'm always kind of like, I get the general idea or whatever, but I just like it's I can't think of any example, whatever, but like I guess the best one I could say is like when Monokuma, how it's like Monokuma kept the identity of Junko twice.
Yeah.
It's like I know what the first one is. Like, can I at least present that because I know it? But I had to do that. I understand the purpose.
Really matter, though, because,
I understand that purpose.
You'd eventually get to the point where you have to do that anyway. So it's like
but I mean, I'm kind of like no. There's one example that was. Well, I guess no, there was an example because
but anyways, one thing I really like about this game is how, like, just the personalities of the characters. I think they're really.
Oh yeah.
They mesh really well. I love all the personality characters. You come to love a lot of people. You come to hate a lot of people, and it's really good. And a lot of people have different reactions, which is very interesting. Like.
What do you mean by a lot of people have different reactions? Like players or characters?
Players.
Oh, okay.
Like some people might. Might like Celeste because she's very like rational sometimes. Some might hate Celeste because she's
Celeste. Have you seen the freaking outfit she's wearing?
She was rational in her thoughts.
She's rational on that, but honestly, it's just she knows style.
She knows
because
she's a bitch sometimes, and of course she killed
she killed for money.
Hifumi and Ishimando. So.
Wait, what?
That was at that point
Ishimando?
That was the point where Ishiwada.
Oh yeah, Ishimando.
Yeah,
oh
sure.
yeah.
Ishimando, yeah. Or yeah, I think that's. Anyways, but
that guy, the Super Saiyan.
Anyways, I think it's gonna be the end of this episode.
Danganronpa.
And the end of this. Well, at least.
It's the end of Danganronpa. We don't know if we're gonna do the Dangan High School though, right?
Dangan Academy.
Dangan Academy.
We'll probably do it. We'll probably do some
Maybe.
bonus videos because I mean it doesn't take that long and it's something we could just do whenever. An extra video. So but
and I mean once again, it's all about like whatever. Now with this being the end, so on that, we've got like the most important question to ask. Favorite character?
Favorite character? Yeah, that's a really good question. Now,
when you get a cast like this, you have to have a favorite character.
Know if I can count Junko. If we can count Junko, then it's Junko. But like non-Junko,
like Mukuro?
I think my favorite. I think count Mukuro.
Well, what I'm saying is Mukuro Junko. That Junko you're talking about.
No, I'm talking...
Not the Despair Junko,
yeah,
the real Junko.
I'm talking about Despair
You're talking
Junko.
about...
I'm talking about Despair Junko.
But you're saying if we don't include Junko, so then we're referring to Mukuro, then. Right?
No, yeah. So saying if you want that Junko, then you
yeah,
can
the
talk about that
15
Junko.
students, not the 16, the 15.
But I think my favorite is the same as probably yours is. And what's your favorite?
What?
What's your favorite?
No, I asked you first.
Well, but I know my.
All right. Well, my favorite.
I think it's the same.
It's really hard to say.
I know
but
my judgments to be.
Mine's real because like they're all good. So they're like he's like. I freaking love Hiro. Well, yeah, Hiro, not Chihiro. Well, I love Chihiro as well.
Yeah.
But I love Hiro, love Sakura and so on. But I have to say, despite the amount of crap I gave her, I have to say Toko.
Really, Toko?
Yeah, Toko.
I would not expect that from you.
Really?
I was expecting Toko from you, like regular Toko or Genocide Jack.
Both.
Both.
Whatever. Well, I mean, I can't.
You're including both in your judgment of this situation.
Well, I'm saying like I don't. It's not like I'm like, oh, I like Genocide Jack, not Toko. I like Genocide Jack. No, I actually liked Toko as well as my favorite character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just like how funny she was. She is one of the. She's like comic relief.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, just like it's just more just like this would go back. You know, if we include Junko, then Junko probably would have been my favorite character or something. It's just like. For some reason, like, I mean, it may sound like mess or something like that, but, like, usually my favorite characters are, like, all, like, the freaking crazy ones.
Yeah. I think my favorite is actually what I was expecting from you, Celeste.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I think you said that at the beginning.
Yeah, Celeste is one of my favorite characters because I just love... she's the kind of rational thought that I would have in the beginning, but not as dick as Byakuya has to be about it. Because, like, Byakuya has the same idea, but he has to be a dick about it every time he says it. Where Celeste is like, let's be rational about this. Let's set our rules to make everyone safe. And, yeah, she did fall in the end. And she killed, you know...
She still acted like a dick sometimes.
Yeah, oh, yeah, she did. But in that situation, I thought she was funny because, like, she was, like...
Obviously,
her milk tea, and I'm like, okay, that's really funny. Like, and
Yeah.
she acted that way. But she was also really cunning. She made a few mistakes, but she had a really, really, like, convoluted plan, and hers was one of my favorite cases, actually, just because of, like, all the things that were going on.
It was all over the place, yeah.
Yeah, because, I was like, what? You know, especially with all the Justice Hammers, and I'm like, Celeste did a great job as a killer, if I can say that.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like, I don't know, I liked her, you know, and, I just love, like, her character flaw of, like, like, she doesn't want to be her. She wants to be, like, better, and she's tried to make herself a certain way. I don't know. She's a very intriguing character to me.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's my favorite.
Yeah. Like, I really like Celeste as well on that, but, like, me personally, just... Actually, I don't know where I was going with that thought. But, yeah, I said, like, like I said, whatever. Despite all the crap I gave her and, like... Despite all the times I felt completely violated from her actions, I have to say Toko is actually my favorite.
Now, question. Another question. Least favorite character.
Oh, least favorite.
Least favorite.
See, like, I feel like I can't say Leon because he wasn't there for a long time or something like that. You know, he reacted really some of that. I feel like I can't really judge Leon. Least favorite. That's hard because they're all good, really. They're all really good. There's no one I was annoyed with.
I know. That's the thing. It's like you just love seeing all the interactions.
And like that's why I'm saying like I don't feel like I can really say Leon because it was like
you didn't get to know Leon.
I didn't get to know him. Yeah. I didn't get to know him really.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I don't know. I want to say Byakuya, but that's kind of more of like a love-hate.
Yeah.
So
you love to hate him.
Yeah.
You love to hate him so much.
Love to hate him, and he becomes an awesome character. You can begin to guess just exactly what it is. Get over here and ask me. No, I'm not gonna talk. Ask me. Ask me about it. No, don't go check it out yourself. Talk to me about it. He's such a dick.
I'm even trying to think like.
Yeah, who's your least favorite?
There's not a because I'm thinking about everyone. I'm like, oh yeah, that person. But no, they have a really cool thing. You know, like,
yeah.
It's so cool.
I guess the one I'd probably say the most that I least if I had to pick a least favorite, I would probably say Hifumi. I think. That's
that's
the
what I was,
Doujinshi,
that's what I
right?
was kind of thinking.
Yeah, because I mean, he was funny, but I mean,
Sometimes
it was just funny. There wasn't really anything about him that good or
like,
that.
Laugh, nerd, lol, funny.
Yeah, I mean, he was just kind of funny, but I mean, there just wasn't anything to actually really like about him. And all that. He was a funny guy. It was really comedy relief humor and all that, and it was really good. Not saying that he's crap or something, but it just wasn't just anything that interesting. Like all the other characters. Well, once again, the flaw there was that Leon, we couldn't get any kind of stuff from Leon really.
Yeah.
Like Sayaka, was acting all nice and so on, and then she freaking probably betrayed you. Probably not. We don't know.
Who?
Sayaka, right?
Sayaka, yeah.
Sayaka. Sayaka, she was a child friend or something like that, whatever. And then you got Sakura, I don't need to explain Sakura. Protein pals.
Yeah, again, there's just a lot of good characters.
Yeah.
So it's
Aoi might also be another Hina, another least favorite. But the problem, Ione was a bit better though because she also had more interest stuff as well. But she's also kind of in that same category with Hifumi, where it's just kind of like she's here or whatever. Like she didn't have anything outstanding about her except.
I can't say that about Oya because of chapter 4.
Yeah, with Sakura, that's a big part.
Like,
is that chapter 4, right?
Yeah,
okay.
chapter 4.
Yeah, that's the other reason why I say probably Hifumi more because
what she did.
I had a moment.
Yeah.
She with Sakura,
And she also the time where she's willing to act serious, and she's and she gets motivated. Where like Hifumi was always, it seemed like he was always the comic relief.
Yeah, and he just.
I think like that's the only point where it's like after that trial it gets a lot more serious just because he's kind of gone. I mean, there's still like of course the lightheartedness, but
there's still Toko.
Yeah, there's still Toko.
There's still Toko and Byakuya, really. So great game.
Yeah. Okay.
7.8 out of 10. Too much reaction.
Actually, for you, like. How good was the game for you?
How good was the game for me?
I said mine.
Well, I know that this is more of a visual novel than a game, you could say, right? It still was a game. It had game aspects. I really feel like I would probably react differently to the game, honestly, if we weren't recording it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I probably got. I don't know actually, but I mean, story-wise, it was really good. Although, it leaves you with a freaking cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand. It's like it's probably kind of setting you up. Like there's more. It's just really good with the play on with hope and despair and stuff like that. And the characters, and also not really making anything worthless. Like I said, like right there in the beginning, where some of that with freaking Junko, it was like freaking. I'm glad they brought it back or whatever with that whole situation because one thing I kinda don't like is when someone dies off and they're just meant to die in the beginning, like kind of like with Leon or whatever. But Leon still had something, a reason. He still had something going on, whatever. Junko in the beginning was just killed off. Really, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of like the point. And then when you look back on it, you're like. Of course, that's why.
I mean, if you look at it still is the same sense of like they die and they're dead, they're not coming back. But it was still like actually something interesting came out of it. Still,
yeah, exactly.
Something important out of it. Yeah. Gameplay wise and some of that. I think. I mean, it was really good. I don't really have that much like any things I'd have against this game really. The trials are really good. Once again, this is from me. It's all that. Is that there are cases where I just didn't understand what's going on, so it's not probably the game's fault. It was probably more my fault with understanding the trials and such. It was interesting with I think the thing that I actually do really like also is with the class trials is that like you said whatever it's got some skill within it as well. Like it's got you have to understand what's going on, but then there's also skill involved with actually can you shoot it, can you stop it, or something like that.
Yeah.
Not exactly the most skilled you could say, but there still is some skill involved. Like there are times that I missed, you know, and you know that's kind of, you know, time taken out, and that mixed in with the clock going on as well. You know, the clock just itself really does like put into the effect of, like, you know, the what's the word, tension. Really does build the tension.
Yeah,
that, you know,
it does. Yeah,
you don't have that much time to spend on here. You got to figure out, and it really does. Like, I feel like that kind of happened with me. Some of that is just like, I'm like, I have to figure it out. I have to figure it out fast or some of that. But it's like they really do give you a lot of time.
Yeah, they give you a lot of time. But one of the things I really do like is that sort of like they're saying things back and forth, and it's like it coming from different people.
Yeah, it really also has that feeling as well. Like, you know, it goes back and forth and being tossed around, and then that's when you kind of like come in and interject. No, whatever. Kind of like, as opposed to, like, you know, Ace Attorney. I'm pairing this with Ace Attorney because, like, that's the only game really I feel like you can. These are the only kind of 2 games that are like that detective feel, whatever. Ace Attorney, you have all the time in the world, and there's not a lot of. I mean, there's stress if you're like at that one point where you're just like, nothing makes sense. What's going on? But you don't have that that tension that this game does have.
Yeah,
Ace Attorney Ace Attorney can make their own kind of tension, or whatever. But like this game has a specific tension during the arguments, stuff like that. Hangman's Gambit, screw that. No,
it gets worse in
that was entirely my fault though.
It gets worse in 2, I think.
Actually, I am not really the best with. Luckily, like, this game does play along with, like, you know, it's kind of giving you a hint as to what the word could be.
Yeah.
Like the chess pieces and stuff like that. I can't remember what the other examples are. But like the more recent ones, you know, they were really hard because, I mean, it was kind of like
more vague. Yeah.
It was kind of more vague, and I guess I could kind of put off that, like, I might not have been paying 100% attention near the end at some of them.
Yeah.
I probably was making some comment or something like that, whatever. I remember the last one with the hijack, like, I looked at the sentence, and I think I started reading, like, in the middle of the sentence, and then I went back to the beginning, but then, you know, it was on auto, some of that, so I was kind of like, and not only that, but we started the episode at, like, the Hangman's Gambit, so I kind of had already forgotten.
Like, bah!
I kind of, like, during those minutes, intervals before we started the next episode, I kind of forgot what the heck, like, was being talked about, so I'm just, like, sitting there confused, like, playing Wheel of Fortune up in here.
Yep.
Like, what's the word? Yeah, can I at least can I buy a vowel, please? But I will have to say, yeah, like, the reactions probably would be my only complaint, really, because I've already explained.
And those don't happen in 2.
Huh?
Those don't
happen in 2. All right, sweet, that's good. Yeah. That's probably my only complaint on that. This is really good game, you know. Well, really good game / visual novel as well, you know.
Yeah.
Really enjoyable. I feel visual novels do a really good job when it's like those like mystery kind of things as well, because that's where you can really. That's where the best interactions can be given. Some of that you can't. It's just like really the best. Like you can't really take like some kind of like, I don't know, like.
Trying to make an
3-star.
game.
Yeah, trying to make an action mystery game or something like that.
Closest that's ever gotten to that is like L.A. Noire, and that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Could have done a good job. But.
Yeah. I have never actually played that game though.
It's a good game.
Yeah. But visual novels probably do the best with these kind of mystery games, these kind of detective games. Ace Attorney, Danganronpa, Professor Layton. Although the gameplay is really just in puzzles, you're not actually involved with solving it. But I mean, there still is that. You're still along the ride. And you can still solve it by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's really a game. I think the series is just great as a whole. 2, I think. I don't know if we'll
get around.
/when we'll get to 2. You'll definitely be playing it. I just don't know.
I'll probably definitely play this. If not on here, then I'll probably like wherever I am in my life. I'll probably get it. It's on Steam, right?
It's on Steam.
Yeah, I'll probably get it off. You know, I'll probably get it off on Steam, something that I can play through 2, and then I'll watch the 3rd anime.
Yeah,
whatever.
And oh my god, anime, so good.
So I've heard.
Yeah, and it's just like, and I'm really excited for V3. Anyone out there that's played this game and loved it, I'm excited for V3 too. Which is not Danganronpa 3. It's a different version.
What's V3?
It's basically a new style with like different things and a different way. So
Okay.
it's not. It's not.
I
a
still don't know
sequel.
what V3 is.
It's a Danganronpa V3. That's the name of the game.
it's a Danganronpa game. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
The Hope's Peak Academy sequence is done at this point. Danganronpa 3 at the end. The anime at the end.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's time for us to end this
Yeah.
off.
Oh,
end
no.
off episode. End off Danganronpa.
End off the Danganronpa series. Yeah. All in all, say good game. I enjoyed it. You know, not really up in like favorites and stuff like that, but it was a really good game. I can see the good aspects of it. It had a lot of good aspects in it, whatever. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, I gotta get around to playing the next ones now.
Yep. Well, next time on not Danganronpa.
Yeah,
next time
what are
on
we gonna
something
do now?
new.
I wonder what's gonna happen now.
We'll be on more adventures. I'll make fun of Tyler some more.
Or we could probably be doing something where I get to make fun of you because you suck at it.
No, I don't suck at anything.
Okay. Well, you suck at dicks. I mean...
What?
Huh?
No.
Oh.
Anyways. Or you might see me in a solo let's play doing something, being an idiot by myself, alone.
Yeah.
But until then, see you guys then.
Danganronpa.